Okay. Let's camera. I don't know if this is a good spot for the camera, actually. I don't remember. Hopefully it's not obstructing anything when we get into the actual game. All right, guys, welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to Old World, my new favorite obsession. So tonight we're going to be playing as Phillip. I can't hear any game audio. That's weird. Is the headset down? No, I don't hear anything. Are you guys getting audio over there? Let me see. No, I don't hear anything. Huh. Game audio, Old World. It says it's on. Maybe it's not running yet. It could be that it's just not running yet. Okay, let's see. There it is. Okay. So yeah, we're playing as Phillip of Greece. Alexander's father. Philip II. Oh man, that's good coffee. Dude, I haven't had coffee all day. You know what I mean? When you haven't had anything all fucking day. Keyword bold, which gives him +2 courage. He's got the commander trait. What does that do for me? Conservative general ambassador. +20% combat effectiveness if the same unit is adjacent to the unit that he's in charge of. Double flanking damage. Double flanking damage. As a leader, which he is going to be the leader of the faction, +10% XP for all units. Infantry +10% defense. Wow. Stacked. Very different from playing as Ditto. Definitely playing as a warlike faction. Philip II, leader of Macedonia. So let's see. The Greeks start with ironworking so they can get a warrior right away. Stone cutting and drama. Oh, which means we'll have music. We'll actually have music. It's not going to be super quiet. Let me compare it to Carthage. Carthage has trapping, divination, and aristocracy. How do I say this? Aristocracy. Aristocracy. There we go. Totally different setup, huh? The families are different bonuses. Starting characters, we have his lovely wife, Olympias. Schemer, if you know, you know. And the young Alexander. Suspicious of Philip. He's already a hero? Alexander's already got the hero trait? How old is Philip? No, that's a little too loud. I gotta turn it down. Okay. Alright, so anyway, let's just start this thing. Difficulty. I think I have all this set to what I was tooling around in last week. So we should be good to go. How many opponents do I have on this one? 5 opponents? I think 4 is better, so it's uneven. We could even do 6. Let's just do 6 opponents. Let's see how crazy this map gets. Now, one thing that I'm changing is we're going to be playing with what's it called? Each turn is going to be a year. So our turn scale is going to be a year instead of semesters. So the game should play not a little bit faster. It should play twice as fast. Because I've been playing on semesters. Now we're going to play on years. Each turn is a year. I should probably bump up my immortality. Instead of realistic, the standard. Because Phillip is already gray. So we don't want him to die in like 2 turns. Unless it's through an event. If it's through an event, that's different. But just dying of old age 2 turns into the game would be a pretty big hit. What's up, Daniel? YouTube is watching. Yeah, YouTube is probably watching. With bated breath, they're fucking watching right now. Mark, what's up, Mark? Told me. There was no game audio. Yeah, I think I got it now. I think it was just the OBS, etc. Is this a Steam game? Yeah, this is a Steam game. What's up, Young King? What's up, Robot? The music is banging? I don't know about that, bro. I turned it down immediately. Okay, I like the piano. Yeah, so in this game, if you don't have the drama tech, you don't start with music. You don't get any music until you get the drama technology. Then you have music playing in your game. Nice little flavor thing. Alright, Greece in the Old World. You are Philip II, the Macedonia, the uniter of Greece. Seizing the kingship from your nephew, you have risen to the top, with shrewd diplomacy and military might, leading the now united people of Greece into the Old World. Your 5th wife... I thought she was like his 3rd wife. She's his 5th wife? Wow, he's bold. Bold indeed. Your 5th wife, Olympias, has borne you an heir, Alexander, already showing an aptitude for military strategy beyond all others. The existing civilizations of this old world do not yet know the strength and knowledge of Greece, but they will learn. They will learn. You're gonna learn today. Alright, let's see how this map looks. Okay, we got a nice little river for natural defense. If you played EU4, it's pretty much the same. Attacking across the river is a pretty big negative modifier. So you actually want a nice little river cutting through your main capital if you can. I don't really see anything. What do we have? Camels over there? 2 sets of camels. I didn't look at our special... is it too late to look at our factions? Here we are. No. That's not what I want. This is what I want. Right there. Okay, so we have 4 different shrines. Shrines to Athena, Poseidon, Hades, and Zeus. The hoplite. What do we need to get hoplites? We need a stronghold. Requires a stronghold, okay. 100 iron to get a single hoplite. Holy fuck. Okay, stronghold. What's that? Let's go figure that out. Let's figure out how to get hoplites, man. Let's figure out how to spell first, man. Let's get our spelling down first. How about that? Baby steps. Unlocks the hoplite, enables the citadel. Requires 4 active laws. 4 active laws? It's not a tech. It's not locked behind any tech. But the laws are locked behind tech. We're never going to see hoplites in Philip's lifetime, are we? Maybe Alexander. I need 4 laws to get fucking hoplites. Wow. Okay. I guess for this game it's like a late tech. Wait, let me go back. Let me see them. Show me the laws. Oh yeah, we need 4 laws. Each law is like what, 400 civics? We've got 200 civics. We're halfway towards our first law. Although we could get lucky. I'm sure we're gonna get events and stuff. One of the things about this game is the events are designed to like give you some help sometimes. So we might get free tech. We might get free laws through the events. So Phillip, let's see. He's got courage of 4, discipline of 2. He's got the keyword bold. 5 wives. You know what I mean? Heaven or hell? I guess it depends. Last wife is Olympias. So we want to assign him as a commander. We want to get at least a warrior unit right away and just start smashing stuff with Phillip. So let's see, let's found our first city. The music is pretty good. Yeah, I kind of slowed down a little bit. Now it's a little bit more chill, you know what I mean? Yeah, you're gonna learn today. Justin Wong, yeah? What's up, Toby? What's up, Poca? Yeah, we already have Alexander, our successor. He's already got a courage rating of 5, which is fucking crazy. It's higher than Philip's. Upset, -20. He's 13 years old. He's already got the hero trait. And then our lovely wife, Olympias. She's got the keyword schemer. The negative trait, debauched. Debauched. As a governor, oh wow, she just creates a lot of unhappiness. Happy wife, happy life. Well, she's not very happy. She's upset. -20, so. Jealous of King Philip. She's jealous of him. I mean, you are the 5th in line. Literally the 5th wife. Courage -1. Wisdom at 4, which is helping us with science. That's not bad. I know somebody asked, like, does your spouse help you? Yeah, their stats matter. Because, what the hell's this? Okay, some nonsense. Anyway, their stats do matter because it adds to the global reserve. So it contributes to the global stockpile. It also subtracts from it. So her courage is -1. Globally, that's taking away -3 to our military stockpile. But we've got enough military for everybody. Philip's got 4 courage. Alexander's got 5. Even Alexander's adding, giving us +15. Okay, let's find our first city. We have to choose a family. All of these are pretty much famous families, famous Greek families. Argead family, Cypselid family, Seleucid family, and the Almeonid family. So really what I want, we want to get Civ so we can start getting laws, and I think I want to get, I'm looking for somebody who will give us a character. Argead will give us militia. Artisans will give us a worker. No scouts? No scouts beyond the extra? The one that we get for the city, huh? New units start with steadfast on the city. So they're military focused. That's 50% city defense. Oh man, this is a tough choice. Acquire random technology. The sages. Never mind. We're going to give it to the sages. Let's give our capital to a bunch of court magi. Reach discovers a new technology. We got Polis. So we got a free tech. I was hoping this tech would give us access to a law. That was the gamble. We need 4 laws active to get hoplites. We did not get a tech that leads to a law. We can build hamlets, which will give us some gold. That's about it. Leads to foresting. We don't have that much. Well, we do have some forests in the south. Okay. Alright, we got our city. One of each. This is kind of less bursty than Carthage. Carthage, you know, you drop a city, you're getting like 2 scouts, 2 workers, 1 slinger. You're not getting a warrior, but you're getting a slinger. This is kind of a... not slower, because we're stronger, but we don't have as many units. Alright, let's start looking around, see if we can find some Barbies to beat up. With Phillip. We can assign Phillip right away. We just have to find the direction to go. I wonder if I play this game long enough if I could start to speak exactly like the singer. Gotta put the work in, you know what I mean? We gotta put the hours in, that's the only way we'll know. Alright, so we need a farm. Yeah, let's do it. Start farming. We have our warrior, but I don't know where to send them. Ooh, there's a shrine there. Let's go. Let's go for the event. Can I get there this turn? I can't. I only have 1 order left. Balancing orders, like... it really feels like you're playing a war game, like you're playing Warhammer or something, a tabletop war game. You only have so many actions and you have to really think about them. No notifications again, Wolfsheart? Yeah, that's how it's been, man. Probably the crack last week. All that crack probably got me in trouble. Or the orgy, one or the other. Out of topic, but you would like the new track? Oh yeah, yeah. Yeah, I've been meaning to do that video for a while. I just, you know, I forget to do the 3 Kingdom stuff. But we've talked about that before. We gotta pick a technology to research. I'm thinking... I need something that just gives me access to a law. That's my main focus right now. I guess administration, 8 years. Is Phillip gonna be here in 8 years? How old is he? He's 39? Oh, he's in his prime. He's in his prime. Don't let the Santa beard fool you. The chin curtain. Each turn is a year, yeah. Yeah, for this one, Mark, we're playing each turn is a year. Which is, a much faster pace. Much faster pace. I would say play it like if you're playing this game at home, I would just, if you're having like a more chill, you got all the time in the world, just play it on semester so you get more time with your favorite leader. Landmark discovered. Ancient carvings. Wow, so I got an event just for finding a landmark. Ancient carvings have been discovered in a cave near the Umbro River. After careful study, the learned members of the Almenoid family, which are the sages, claim that it is the work by our distant ancestor who once inhabited this region. It is said that they followed a practice where the eldest was the leader of the tribe. The Almenoid. There's a C there, though. Alkmenoid? Might be Alkmenoid. Encourage you to resurrect the practice in Greece to pay respects to those who came before. Almenoid are sages. We will adopt the laws of our ancestors. Our ways are our own. Refuse to change my laws. Will I get a new law if I do this? I need 4 laws. I might just do it just because I need the laws. Or is it going to fuck up succession? It sounds like it's a succession that it's going to change. Let's just do it. Let's see. Agreed to change the law, plus 40 opinion. We changed the law, yeah. Free to seniority. Oldest dynasty member inherits succession. Alexander's still our oldest heir, so we're fine. Oh, we also have a shrine. Let's go see what's over here. A cursed land. Our scouts reported this area is cursed and blighted. Little vegetation grows, and there are no animals to be seen. A foul smell hangs in the air, and ghastly moans can be heard throughout the region. At the center of the cursed land, they discover a deep pit in the ground. Oh yeah, this is the portal to hell, which seems to be the source of the moans and the stench. Peering over the edge, they can see fires burning deep below the earth. Yeah. Literally the portal to hell. Build a pit with rocks. We should study the pit. We need 70 stone. Can't do it. I mean, I can do it. I can buy the stone. If you don't have if you can't fulfill the requirements to do an event, remember that you can just immediately buy stuff while the event's still pulled up. So if I wanted to, I could shell out the cash to meet the requirement. It's not like the game's like, oh, everything's deciding on this. You can't, no. You can go ahead and buy your stuff, fix your numbers, and then you can, if you can meet the requirement, you can change it. Let's study the pit. Let's gaze into the abyss. A court scholar. We gained a court scholar from the Magi family. Plus 120 unhappiness at our capital. Why? Because we didn't close the big fiery hole? Neoptolemus. Neoptolemus joins the court. A new court scholar, Neoptolemus, has joined the court. His curiosity and insight will aid Greece in unraveling the mysteries of the world. Okay. Welcome, Neoptolemus, the scientist. 6 wisdom. Holy fuck, that is a really high stat. He's indifferent, plus 0. Scholar, affable. Affallible? I don't know how to say that word either. As a governor, he'll give us culture if we make him a governor. If we make him a leader, well, he's not going to be the leader. Okay. Speaking of governor, let's put this girl in charge from the Magi family. She'll give us plus 4 gold. I'd rather have the gold than the culture right now. You don't have enough iron. I guess if you're playing Phillip, you really need fucking iron. The game gives you warrior right away, which if you don't know, it's a stronger unit. It's a stronger unit, so right away you get a stronger unit. But it costs a lot of iron, and then hoplite doubles the requirement. So you have to like have plans, I guess, immediately. I'm gonna go for a worker so we can start building mines. I think that's what it's gonna take. Why are people upset? It's just hell. There you go. Nobunaga's Ambition, a new crabs video? Yeah, I've thought about that. Eventually I'll do stuff like that, Polka. Eventually I'll go through and I'll do like just videos where I'm just talking about stuff like that. This is the faction you played, Wolf's Heart? Okay, cool. Yeah, just put a sign up. Yeah, I don't see the big deal. Just put a sign up. There's a big pit. Literally the pit to hell. Watch your step. You draw a little funny demon in front of it. Yeah, let's do a worker. Oh, I already have workers queued up. I just need one worker, not many workers. Alright, so we got a governor. We're getting 55 gold. Losing food, losing iron. Alright, let's go to the shrine. Can we get there? I'm out of orders again. Oh my god. I think Ditto had like 10 orders a turn. It was pretty easy as Carthage to just burst out a lot of orders to be able to make a lot of moves. Okay, hidden jewels. Our explorers discover a cache of jewels deep in the abandoned ruins. Their orders were to explore the lands. Would you rather they exploit this discovery instead? Keep the jewels but continue exploring. The treasury would be grateful if we found more jewels. We don't really need money. We're already set up to stack cash. Let's do keep the jewels but continue exploring. I don't want to spend my military stockpile. Was 200? Man, we got 350. 354. Right, Scout, we're looking for bards. There it is. We have an enemy. Okay, cool. How many orders do we have? 4. Let's assign Phillip to this unit. 20% extra combat if the same unit's adjacent to him. 100% damage with flanking. The only problem is he needs somebody with him. I literally don't have 2 units, so I can't even set up a flank to take advantage. It's fine. We need a second settler first, you know? At least we have eyes on the barbarians. We know where they're at. Let's grab this gold. Oh. Gems next turn. There you go. Yeah, every turn of the year, man. He's already 42. Time is advancing rapidly. Yeah, let's put a mine there. We're gonna need it. Settler's done in 2 turns. Let's look around. Let's use our scout instead. Another one? Another one. I'm finding all the shrines on this map already. It's gonna be like our 4th shrine. We're rich, boy. That's right. Your wife has given birth to a daughter. Duchess Arsenio. Amulet of fertility. Moments after your daughter's birth, one of the servants who assisted in the delivery approaches you. She presses a battered but bejeweled locket into your hand. It can be locked and unlocked with a tiny key. To remain fruitful, simply turn the key, she says. But to slow the seed, you must lock it. It can be locked and unlocked with a tiny key. To remain fruitful, turn the key. But to slow the seed, you must lock it. You don't know what to make of the woman's strange utterance, but the amulet does look valuable. Is this Magi shit? Is this because I picked a Magi house as the capital, and now we're getting all these weird, we surrounded ourselves with a bunch of weirdos. I must get rid of this amulet at once. Re-gift the amulet, yeah. Just listen to everything that she says. Okay, yeah. And then just re-gift it immediately. Turn the key and give it to my beloved Olympius. Lock it and give it to my beloved Olympius. I would rather sell the trinket. We can sell it. We can take it to the pawn store. All right. Imagine somebody, you know, it's just not for me. To remain fruitful, simply turn the key. She gave it to me. She didn't give it to Olympius. So my wife doesn't know that I have a magical device that's going to control her fertility. Can I just give it to her? I don't want this responsibility. Can I just give it to her? Can I just give her the fucking jewel? Alright, how old are you, Philip? You're 43, bro? Do you want more kids? Do you want less kids? What do you want? We want more kids or less kids? More Alexanders or less Alexanders? What do you guys think? Let's do a 1 for more kids. 2 for no more kids. Right now we got Alexander and Arsenio. Duchess Arsenio. You guys tell me, I don't care. I think we should give it to her and let her decide about it. We don't have that option. We can throw it away. Turn the key. So that we have more kids, I'm assuming. Lock the amulet so we have less kids. Or sell it. Just take it to the pawn store and be like, hey, how much can I get for this Xbox? Turn the key, more kids. Alright. It's 42, 43, bro. You guys know it's probably not going to be around to raise these kids, right? Okay, all ones. Alright, we'll turn in the key. Fuck it, dude. Become suspicious of me. Why? Be fruitful and multiply. That's in Genesis. Come on. Acquires the open fertility amulet. Is it an item? Oh, it is. It's an item. So you can get items in this game. I didn't know that. Can I look at the item, or can I see it? Items are similar to traits, but behave differently in events where they can be acquired, lost, given, stolen, etc. Okay. Does it do anything to her stats? Okay, it just says owns the fertility amulet. Watch, we start having kids every year now. We're just gonna have like 5 kids in 5 years, 1 kid every year. We're gonna be like, oh. Okay, let's do this. We found a new landmark. Okay, the river, it's fine. Ancient puzzle. Among the ruins lies an ancient tablet inscribed in many languages, both known and unknown. Initially disregarded, Neoptolemus, the rising star. Oh, he's a rising star character? You guys didn't say that. Spent many sleepless, obsessed night poring over the inscriptions, eventually cracking the translation. Inscriptions in a matching script are being deciphered across Greece, leading to a wave of discovery, with Neoptolemus at its head. Okay. Sponsor a search to decipher even more. Remain uninvolved. 150 gold to sponsor him so he can decipher more. Let's do it. Plus 24. Ooh, plus 24 science. Rising star plus 20 XP. Administration's going to be done next turn. Okay, I'm assuming something else is going to happen, but we don't know what yet. Somebody harvested this lavender and it wasn't us. It's already been harvested. He's got that little depleted symbol. Is this everybody? This is everybody. Yeah, I don't know. It feels really restricting to go from having a ton of people and a lot of orders. Persia. Well, well, well. Persians and Greeks. A story as old as time itself. A group of curious Persians appear on the path ahead, as if expecting our men. Removing all weapons, they place them on the ground at their feet. The leader, who speaks our language, expresses excitement over this meeting, offering a gift of fine meat and wine. Persia means us no harm, or so they say. The scouts will accept this gracious gesture. Persian ways are not our ways. I think that's what I like. We will not pretend to respect these Persians. Persian ways are not our ways. Persia refused our gracious offer. -20 opinion. Okay. Let's do the... I mean, if we're not fighting Persians, is this even a Greek playthrough? Ask yourself, is it really Greece? If you're not fighting some Persians? I don't think so. Out of orders? I only have one order left. I guess I can save it. I think we get gold for leftover orders, right? Yeah, our legitimacy sucks, man. Only get 9 orders a turn. Discovered administration, barbarians. God damn it. Whoa! Okay, no, we're good. Hold on. Checking. We're okay. This center is a little bit pushing it right here. This lady's pushing it right here. But I think we're good. I don't see any cracks on this one. A waste of talent. Voices in the court are clamoring for more Neoptolemus, the rising star. They say he has been languishing on the sidelines when he should be putting his talents to work for Greece. They want him to be a governor, Grand Vizier. What is that? Let them clamor. Neoptolemus cannot be trusted. Who's pushing for him? Voices in the court. I want names. Make him a governor, make him Grand Vizier. Grand Vizier seems like a huge disaster. Even governor's kind of pushing it. If I make him a governor, I've got to fire the other person. He would be a good governor. But I just feel like I'm giving this guy more and more power. I don't know. Yeah, she married, yeah. I mean, she murdered Phillip over it, yeah. That's what I was saying at the beginning of the stream. Oh, you weren't here at the beginning of the stream, but yeah, I was saying, like, if you know, you know. What's up, Arcade? Does not approve of tame events. I'll make him governor, I guess, but it's gonna piss off the other girl, I bet. No? Okay, I thought maybe they would hold it against you. I'm a little worried that this guy's gonna rebel. That's what I'm worried about. As soon as I get a second city. I don't know. But I think it's possible that the guy could rebel and take our capital from us. You know what I mean? And then we would just be dead in the water with the second city that just barely got founded. That's my guess. Try to take over the faction and then plunge us into like a civil war. Give me... What is the Olympiad? Plus 50? No, we don't need military. Inquiry. Science. 8 years. Fuck, bro. 8 years? Are you sure we're doing a year a turn? That's a long time. I need a worker. But I want militia so I can set up a flank. Give me the militia, man. So we can take advantage of Philip's abilities. Speaking of that, let's hit this guy. Skirmisher. Base attack is 15% extra damage because of the general. Yeah, it's a good hit. Oh, that sounded nasty. Did you hear the sword? The guts. Research free worker. Ooh. It will be done in 2 turns. Let's do it. We need it. Let's get our asses over to the second city. And then we got our explorer. We've got enough money where we can try to talk to Neoptolemus. Try to get him on our good side. Let's do that. Let's do an influence event. What's that cost? 200 gold? Yeah. It could save my life. Could save my life if that guy's gonna rebel, if he's planning on rebelling or taking over. A Tatsuoki emoji? Dude, that's a good idea. Well, I'm limited by the emojis. It's, maybe I could change them up, though. But yeah, you're limited by, like, how many people you have. So, the more people you have, I think the more emojis you get. But maybe I can rotate them. To rotate the emojis to keep up with the lore. What's the current lore? Get the fuck out of here. Assyria contacted right in front of the city? Our scouts encounter a party of Assyrian soldiers whipping a man bound by his wrists and ankles. The warriors accuse the man of inciting rebellion, of stalking members of the royal family, and attempting to infiltrate the treasury. However, the victim insists that he is innocent of the crimes. The Assyrians urge our men to move along and mind their own business. Follow their advice and move along. Fight them for possession of the prisoner. Requires that King Philip is marshal, which he is. Warriors accuse the man of inciting rebellion, stalking members of the royal family, and attempting to infiltrate the treasury. So 3 fucking things. So what are the chances that this guy is guilty of all 3 things? I mean, I know it was back in the day. I know we didn't have doom scrolling. But this guy's been pretty busy. He's inciting a rebellion, stalking members of the royal family, and he's still making time to break in and steal from the treasury. This guy's been pretty fucking busy. I mean, he's got a full schedule here. I don't know that I believe all these accusations. Yeah, I'm gonna fight them for possession. We could convince... we can't. He's got to be regal or thoughtful to convince the Assyrians to release them into our custody. Assyria freed a political prisoner, minus 40 opinion. But was he guilty? You are known as Philip the Ambitious. We got that. Ooh, plus 20 legitimacy, more orders. Good. We got that because we added 2 courtier characters. Ushpia the Orator. Saved from peril, plus 60 opinion. He's a court minister. Oh, so we got a new character. Oh, we got the guy. He's in our court. Alright, let's check out the guy we freed. Inciting a rebellion. Stalking. Was he really stalking? You know what I mean? Or was he just, like, hitting the like button on too many photos of the royal family's Instagram? You know? What kind of stalking are we talking about? Okay, it's got 4 charisma, 1 courage, minus 1 discipline. Damn it. He's righteous and scarred. Damn, so he's taking a beating for his beliefs, I guess. Orator. Can serve as a governor or an ambassador. We don't have our ambassador slot open, but he could be our ambassador for us. Ushpia, the orator. We gotta change his name to something else. His name is a little weird. He can also be a governor for us. 4 charisma. Damn. Right, we need a different name for this guy. Righteous and scarred. Gotta think of something. Itetsu also deserves his own emote. Yeah, I don't know about that. Mark. Let's not get crazy. Those free units and resources always make me think, since if you don't take them, they hit discard and never come back, unlike the other choices. Yeah, everything, this game is a lot. Like, every decision feels pretty heavy. I would say this game, if you're susceptible to analysis paralysis, I really would not recommend this game, because I think you could be trapped in analysis paralysis for like a very long time, because there's a lot to consider all the time. Let's call him Ollie. Ollie the Orator. Okay. He can also tutor, right? Oh no, Alexander's already grown up. He's 19. We can look for a marriage for him. Whoops. Oh well. Okay, I accidentally got Alexander started a marriage. That's fine. He's gotta get married sooner or later. He's 19. Secure the dynasty. What's my legitimacy up to? 31? So now I'm up to 10 orders. Thank God. Damn it. You're gonna get a hit. Free hit. Okay, we got our free worker. The influence mission from King Phillip has led to an event. Self-assured and assertive, Prince Alexander, your son, exudes an aura of confidence. He has gained +1 charisma. Alexander just randomly increased his stats. Okay. Okay, so event, borrowing a dress. One evening as you retire to your chambers, Governor Neoptolemus the Rising stops you and asks for a private moment. I have a rather delicate situation, he says with a concealed blush. As you know, I am not one for fashion, but there is a woman who wishes to come to the palace dance this evening, and I don't have any suitable clothing for her. I was wondering if I could borrow a suitable dress. There's a woman who wishes to come to the palace dance this evening, and I don't have any suitable clothing for her? Is the dress you? Is it for you, Neoptolemus? Is it dressed for you? Are you the woman in question? You can just be straight up, bro. It's the old world, Neoptolemus. It's not the ancient world. You know what I mean? That's a little bit more modern, you know what I'm saying? If the dress is for you, you can just come out and say it. Just tell me, is it ma'am? Neoptolemus? Blink twice if it's ma'am. Okay? Regretfully, I don't have a spare tunic either. I'm sure we can find something in Olympia's things. You want me to give him... She already hates me. She's minus 80. -2 orders. Oh, okay, it's gonna take orders for my upcoming turn. My wife's gonna kill me. She's gonna kill me, literally. Oh my god. Trying to help out a bro. That's gonna upset the missus even more. Alright, we'll give him a dress from Olympia's things. Oh. I can already hear her voice. You did what? You gave him what? But I was maybe gonna wear that dress 6 months from now. How could you give him that dress? What if I needed that dress in 6 months at some point? You can't just give him a dress for my collection of 50 dresses. -2 orders. Neoptolemus becomes influenced by King Philip. +40 opinion. Okay, good. Oof. That is not a great portrait. Can we have found somebody else? Humble? Yeah, I bet she's humble. Okay, so a new marriage proposal from the Almanoids has arrived for your son Alexander. What is our answer? Who's the top girl? I don't know how to say this name. Chryseis? Chryseis the diplomat. She's a carpenter and she has 3 charisma. And then we have, you know. So did we get Alexander hitched to Chryseis the diplomat? What do you guys think? She's a carpenter. What does that do? Siege ship units plus 100 experience. 3 charisma. Okay, I'm starting to like the music. I'm starting to like the music. That's high energy music right there. I'm gonna be honest, I'm not getting married to that. The music is too loud? Hold on, I can turn it down a little bit. Can I turn the music down, fellas? Yo, like, what is going on, bro? Did you guys see that image? What is going on? Alright, music, let's get it. What's it at? 70? Let's put it down to like 48. We can probably keep the effects where they're at. Recording and streaming copyright safety mode. Oh. This will skip any licensed music tracks with copyright flagging issues. We'll keep them. We'll keep it on. Okay. Where was I? Where are my events? These are my 3 events over here. Wait, what happened to the marriage? The marriage. Oh, come on. I just settled on something, but I couldn't see. Alright, family marriage offer. Alright, is the music better now? Should be lower now. What could go wrong? Yeah. We're going the canon route. I mean, listen, she's the... Sometimes she's determined. They're just determined to be upset, and there's nothing you can do. You know what I mean? The Altoid family. There you go. Yeah, so I think we're gonna marry Alexander to her. Or we can keep looking. She's 25, he's 20. Got 3 charisma. Yeah, I'm gonna go with this. Mercedes marries Prince Alexander. Yeah, I don't know what came from that event. Oh, hold on, I forgot. There's a redo button. There's a redo button. Hold on. How far back can I go? Can I go back enough to see the event? Yes, borrowing a dress. Okay, give her the dress. Yep. Yep. I don't think I mentioned this before. Guys, there's a redo button in this game, so you can take moves back. So if you're worried about the orders, I only have so many orders, you can redo your turn, basically. If you need to optimize it, you know? Okay, courtesan in consort's clothes. At that evening's festival, you and Queen Consort Olympias are gossiping with a few notables when Governor Neoptolemus, the Rising Star, motions for you both to come meet the comely woman at his side who wears the magnificent dress you loaned him. One thing, however, is very clear. This woman is a stunningly endowed courtesan. Okay. Queen Consort Olympia stiffens at the sight and raises an... She stiffened? Not Philip? Okay. And raises a knowing eyebrow. She leans in close and whispers sensually, "You parade that courtesan around in my clothing? I never knew you were so naughty." Oh, she does stiffen. Okay. Queen Consort Olympias is carnal. Shall we slip away, my love? You feel flushed. Requires Philip to have more than 1 charisma. Oh, no. You don't have enough charisma to take advantage of the moment, Philip? Oh, no. No. Philip is fumbling. You fumbled. You don't have enough charisma? She's giving you all the signs, bro. This would have been great because she hates you. Wow, I didn't know this was going to go this way. Queen Consort Olympia is carnal. Oh, because she's debauched, right? So she only reacted this way because she's carnal. So she's hot to trot. She's hot to trot, and Philip is just... It's going way over his head. Wow, fumble of the century. The only thing I could do is, Neoptolemus came to me asking for help. I would never engage in such indecency. Oh my god, you're a dork. You're a dork. King Philip the dork. What a fumble. Alright, so -1 charisma for Philip, +1 discipline. Who gives a fuck, bro? It's your wife. What do you mean? No, bro, I can't believe it. She said I can't... You brought a courtesan, which could be like basically a hooker. And his wife was into it, and he's like, went right over his head. Wow. Absolute dork. I'm disgusted. Appalled. Alright, let's get these mines up. Let's get these mines up, Philip. That's what you have a mine for, I guess. Philip is like, well, I'm gonna go crunch the numbers. I'm gonna go crunch the numbers, my dear. Can you imagine? Alright, we gotta buy. Alright, let's find our second city. This is my city. You need to step off. You need to step off, Assyrians. Get your scout off my property. Step off! Alright, who do we give the second city to? We need a... Yeah, let's do it. We'll gain a militia from this. We need an order. We're out of orders. Out of orders again. Okay, choose a research. Let's go with... gain another settler in 3 turns. We don't have the food to get another settler. Okay, you know what? Let's do the settler. Tough one. Prince Alexander and Princess Consort Perseus have given birth to a daughter. Your granddaughter, 4th in line, Duchess Faratima. Faratima? Faratima. It's my boy. And I obviously, actually, based on that last event, I'm not so sure anymore. Huge fumble. Look at the portraits are changing. Arsenio. She's growing up a little bit. She's 4. Ollie the Orator's growing in the beard. I like the beard. Pretty cool. Got that nice golden headband, bro. Look at the hair. It's all slicked back. Yeah, he's 30 years old. He just turned 30, so he's going through that. I gotta have a beard phase. You know? He just got old enough to have it. Military family. We get a free militia unit, which is what we needed. Endowed. That's right. Keyword, endowed. Bold. Silver Moon's like enhance. Enhance. What's up, Jim? Yeah, I guess that's where the stream is going. You know what I mean? Or at least it was going until it went right over Philip's head, bro. Piss off Olympius, and he 100%. Yeah, he's got no riz, bro. He's got no riz at all. He's only mid-40s, still got a lot to learn. Yikes. It's just an absolute huge fumble. Huge fumble. Alright, what do we do here? We already have a militia. We can start training warriors. 50, let's do it. First warrior, 4 turns. Let's get the militiaman over here so we can set up a flank. Philip gets double flanking damage if we can set it up. Can we promote him yet? Next turn we can promote him. Okay. We need to go back and heal. We can't. We're already attacked. Hopefully nothing comes out of the fog and takes his unit out. Persians already claimed the city. Persians are pretty close, man. Getting a little too close there, Persia. There's a lot of characters already, man. So we've got Philip, our wife, our daughter. We've got Alexander and his daughter. Oh, we have a son, too. That's right. That's right. I have another son. Duke Pathan, 2 years old. And then we have two people, two courtiers. Neoptolemus the Rising Star and Ali the Orator, who we saved from the Assyrians. The Syrian captivity. Plus, we have the family characters. So if I click on this tab, I can see the other families. I like this, man. I love how you can manage all of these people. Try to figure out the best people for the best spots. Like, you just have a rotating cast. What is this? Forming a nation. As the laws of the court are read out to the people, the court themselves are engaged in celebration and merriment. One of the court scholars rises to give a speech. A civilization is not a static being, but a dynamic entity built on the decisions of the people. The laws of Greece have taken their first steps, painting a picture of our future. Praise to King Philip the Ambitious. As you reflect on your path, ambition swells from within. What shape do you wish for this fledgling nation? Oh, we can choose to start an ambition. Control 5 workers. Control 6 farms. Discover 6 technologies. The quickest one would probably be the farming. We're going to need farming anyway, because we're going to start fielding units. We need farms to keep our people fed. Easy. Alright, let's get back to our... We have to get back to friendly territory so we can heal Philip's unit. We got mangled a little bit. Almost there. Start moving the militia. I kind of wish you could get roads immediately in this game. It's tied behind a tech. I don't remember if it's tied behind a tech in Civ or not, but I feel like it's not. And it kind of hurts, man, because you want to travel real quick. We have another militia. Okay, good. We have a nice little force here. I guess we can leave these guys to the... You know what? Let's go for this encampment. We have 2 militia units, 1 more warrior, and Philip's unit. Let's do a farmer. We need food. Yeah, let's go this way. Change my mind. We'll go after this barbarian encampment instead. How old is Philip? He's 48? Fuck, dude. I'm flying by. You spot him, Shia LaBeouf, and he just starts yelling at you to do it. He just starts yelling at Philip to do it. Just do it, Philip. Do it. We got a free settler, okay. More confident than ever in the face of danger, Prince Alexander has gained courage, +1 courage. Alexander's up to 6 courage. What the fuck? Disaster, the cracked earth. Drought started. For months, no rain has fallen upon the land. Concerns grow as stunted crops wither in the dry, cracked earth. With no clear sign of when the drought will end, how will you ease the worries of your people? Begin rationing food supplies. Secure what food imports we can. How much food do... Oh, I don't have that much food. 360 gold. That's all my money. We're gonna have to start over with money. 69 a turn. We'll get there. Okay. Secure what food imports we can. Minus 300 gold. Plus 100 food. Okay. Good trade. I did make that trade. Good trade. Damn good trade. Alright, we're going west. Heal up. Get the militiamen going down here. Are the workers done yet? Nope. We don't need to move the settler just yet. Let's just move the militia first. Who's playing the pipes right now? Stone boost. Plus 200 stone. Allows us to build an archer. Give me I guess give me trapping. Or no, let's do divination. We have magi here. Divination. Just do it. That's right. Don't let your dreams be dreams. The pitfalls of restraint. Uh-oh. As you walk the halls of the palace, hearing the calming patter of earnest ministers and efficient coin counters, a young warrior stops before you, begging for you to consider the lack of martial prowess in the court. We strain ourselves but for naught but coin, a bitter and harsh mistress, growing weak in the process. A sufficiently disciplined and wealthy court is a necessity, not bigger muscles. You make a well-reasoned argument. We shall allow unarmed duels. Huh? A sufficiently disciplined and wealthy court is necessary, not bigger muscles. How do we go from that to you make a good point? Let's start a fight club. Alright, I guess we're starting a fight club. Plus 2 courage. Ooh. Minus 1 discipline. That's alright. We had 2 discipline. Actually, that's not alright. That actually hit me in the pocketbook. My income went down quite a bit. Yeah, that hit me in the pocketbook. But his courage went up to 6. He's keeping up with Alexander, and he's 50 years old. Okay, let's get our militia down here. We have a warrior down. We're going to be able to field 2 leaders. So we should be able to annihilate those barbarians down there. 2 militia units, 1 warrior unit, and then 1 warrior unit led by King Phillip. A drought has caused 1 Greek tile to become arid. King Ilo. Oh, it's a child above. Your child, Duchess Arsenio, has taken to following Diosana the herbalist around, excitedly babbling about how she wants to be like Dionasa when she is older. The court is concerned that Arsenio may be acquiring a servile character, making her unfit to lead a strong nation. They would like to see this fawning behavior curtailed. Well, how old is she? She's 8. Dionasa's 17. I mean, it's only normal that she would look up to a teenager. You are born to be a leader, not a follower. A child should emulate those they admire. She's 3rd in line? I mean, does it matter? We have the heir and the spare. Wow, he looks a lot like Alexander. Yeah. Duke Payton. Payton looks a lot like his brother. That's got to be an accident. Because I'm pretty sure these photos are randomly generated. The child should emulate those they admire. I mean, just let her do whatever she wants. She's 3rd in line. Minus 2 legitimacy? Come on. Duchess Arsenio becomes loyal. Just because it's a bad look, she's 8 years old, bro. You know, when you're a kid, like, yeah, teenagers are gonna seem like super cool. Especially your older family members, shit like that. It's not a good look. She's 8. What do you mean? She's a fucking kid. She's 8 years old, bro. Alright, we have our second warrior. Should we just put Alexander in the field? I mean... yeah, let's just put Alexander in the field. Alexander's got the hero archetype. Can heal in neutral territory. Oh, wow, so he can heal. He's gonna have to run back to town. Can launch an offensive. I don't know what that is. Special ability, launch offensive. Alexander's in the field. You just gotta wait for Dad to keep up. Try and keep up, old man. We'll be making the city. Let's do a 8 years for walls plus 1 happiness. We need a governor here. We need a governor. -4. Okay, that's fine. Put him in charge. Yeah, let's do the walls after that. Yeah, it's different from Civ, Polka. You already have maps. You already have spots selected on the map for you to build your cities. So it sounds restrictive, but it's not. You know what I mean? Like, you can pretty much make anything work. It can be a little bit more tricky because you have to, on some level, you yourself have to figure out how to make it work. But it's not super punishing or anything. Where it's like, oh, I got 5 bad city tiles, so this game is cooked. You know, like, no, you can make do with whatever you get, really. The good thing that I like is that, kind of like Civ, your starting capital is that territory already has something around it to kind of get you going, you know, to get you started. So there's not a lot of wasting time. This game has a lot of, like, just like the order system, this game has a lot of stuff that's like, okay, and the next thing, and the next thing, and the next thing. So it just kind of keeps it moving along, you know? Like a Civ game, once you get to like early mid-game, it gets really fucking long. Because now you have all these units to give orders to. In this game, you have an order pool. And you have to choose where to put your focus every turn. And then that's it, the turn's over. So this game kind of has a tempo where it just keeps going, you know? Diplomatic discussions. Court diplomats have been hard at work discussing with representatives from both Assyria and Persia. What nation should we seek to influence? I don't fucking care about either. I know Persia doesn't like us, right? Plus 60? Okay, somehow it's not that bad. And Syria doesn't like us because we broke the political prisoner, Governor Ali. We saved Ali the Orator from probably torture and death. I'm gonna say neither. Plus 20 XP, cool. Why didn't you leave with that? Why didn't you say that I would get 20 XP? Just leave with that. Alright, get the militia in place. Alexander's already in the front lines. We have them surrounded. $20 gold. Ooh. Shrine. Rival expedition. Amid the ruins, our explorers discover an ancient burial site brimming with a trove of valuables. Before anything can be done, however, an imperious young man at the head of his own expedition intrudes. These riches, along with all these lands, fall under the domain of Assyria. Desist, and your trespass shall be graciously overlooked. What do you do? So this guy's trying to say I got here first. These riches, along with all these lands, fall under the domain of Assyria. Capture the young noble and seize the trove. Yeah, can we do that? Offer apologies and promises of friendship. Beg forgiveness for your crude maps of the mighty Assyria and ask for corrections. That's cool. Yeah, we're gonna capture him and seize the trove. I don't appreciate the way he's talking. Assyria held a noble hostage plus 20 opinion. What? Wait, the Syrian queen liked that? She liked that we captured her noble? Okay. You gotta be bold, I guess. You know what I mean? You gotta be bold. What can I say? Where was that when your wife was entertaining the guests? Where's that boldness then, Philip? We needed that 5 turns ago. They want us to build walls here. Should we? Probably not. I'd rather build a warrior. What do I need? 50 stone? Give me another warrior. I need one warrior. Why do I have 2 queued up? Is this one way to prevent infinite city spamming? Yeah, that's true. The main thing too is that it to me, it just prevents bloat. You know, it cuts down on the bloat some. You still have, like I said, you have a couple of settlements that you start next to you, and the barbarian settlements become regular settlements when you clear them out. So once we take out these barbarians, this will become a space for a city tile. She's not old enough to be tutored by courtiers. Okay, we have 2 of them. Ollie and Neoptolemus. The drought has ended. Okay. Duchess Arsenio is growing up and eager to learn. How would you like to educate her? Philosophy, politics, tactics, commerce. Arsenio will learn out in the world. She's already got 2 discipline, which I'm assuming is commerce. We could put her to study more commerce. Let's do philosophy. I think that's going to give us some science. Let's do philosophy. Plus 1 wisdom. She becomes philosophy student. Can lead the tactician, zealot, judge, builder, or scholar traits later on. Change land. The drought has ended. Some of the tiles have changed. Some of the tiles are now arid. I'm glad that the drought is over. With this plant withered away, it will be easier to dig for stone. So we can spend 180 to excavate some stone. I'll do that. We need stone. Set a quarry. Oh, we got 2 quarries just like that? Yeah, the events can really help you. If you have the resources planned out, if you're willing to, like, trade your provisions, swing your provisions around a little bit. barbarian units. They should be easy to beat. They're just skirmishers right now. Can this guy move? No. Alright, let's put these guys on front. And then we'll get Alexander behind them so he can flank. Minus 13. Holy fuck. So it's 4 attack power plus 28% because of Alexander, plus 25% because he's steadfast. And then it's a flank, so even more damage. Almost dead already. Next hit will do it. Phillip deals double flanking damage, so we've got to get him involved when we attack the stronghold. Let's put you right here. But let's not attack yet. Now, let me go check the workers. Both workers are done. They're just waiting on me. Whoops. I'm out of orders. I am out of orders. Shit. I can buy orders, right? I'm gonna buy 2 orders. That was really fucking expensive. It was really expensive and not really worth it. Damn. Got a lot of skirmishers. Discovered divination. We can build shrines. Enables apprentice acolyte. 1 extra science a year. Oh no, if we build the shrine of Athena. So we get access to the 4 different shrines. Leads to aristocracy. Okay. The shoemaker. What? Not permitted to enter the prominent city courts, Duchess Arsenio and her friends spend their days in the surrounding market with an erudite shoemaker and his group of merchant philosophers, learning the skills of philosophy and debate. While many formal scholars refuse to recognize such teachings, Arsenio seems to have been enriched by these experiences. Duchess Arsenio is a philosophy student. Not all education is found in the... That's right. He's getting the street smarts, you know what I mean? Scold Arsenio for abandoning her formal study. You know, sometimes you need a little bit of street smarts. There's nothing wrong with that. As long as she stays out of trouble. Should we build a quarry here? But that's stone. I need iron for hoplites. So, no. I want a mine done. How are we doing on food? We can also build the Odeon to get culture. Shrine of Hades. Okay, I like the music. The music's good. The music has grown on me officially. Wow, do you guys hear this? Right. Surround the Barbies. Blanket. Wow, militia's pretty trash. Militia is pretty trash. Oh, they're attacking across the river. I didn't see it. There's a river right here. Can barely see it. Yeah, the river penalty's abysmal. We're out of orders already? Okay, we're out of orders. Research, let's get labor force so we can build roads finally. Persians. Duke Pathan is now old enough to be tutored by courtiers. I need more orders, man. I only have 9. Duchess Arsenio has debated with merchant philosophers, and she has become righteous. Just like Ollie? Alright, our boy. Despair. The heir and despair. What do we do with Pathan? What do you have, kid? You got nothing at all. Okay, total blank slate, 10 years old. Politics, tactics, commerce. Learn out in the world. Let's send him out into the world. Duke Pathan becomes a traveling afar. Okay. Live and let die. Uh-oh. From the first impression I got from this game is that it has overwhelming UI. No, not at all, Polka. The UI, this UI is actually very, very clean for a heavy game like this. Very easy to understand where everything is, how to interact with everything. Everything gives you a reference to something else. You can get the encyclopedia, the not encyclopedia, but this game's encyclopedia for all the terms. No, this UI is very, very nice. Yeah, I don't like messy UIs either. It kind of ruins everything. Still, I like the idea of playing blind. This is what I was talking about with the roleplay filter on for events being confusing. The ruler respects strength, apparently, so you gain opinion. Wouldn't know that unless the filter was off. Yeah, you're talking about the Assyrian, the queen. I think I could have looked at it, and I would have seen it, but it was a nice surprise. We got some kind of celebration going on. Yeah, dude, the music is good. I wasn't so sure on the music, but I like it now. If it's going to be high, if it's going to be good vibration music like that, I'm all for that. Okay, Queen Consort Olympias arrives at court and claims that our women's custom of using a mixture of lead and sulfur to dye their hair causes health problems. Headaches, miscarriages, seizures. She suggests they use her own harmless plant-based dye instead. That sounds like nonsense and send her on her way. Yeah, it sounds like nonsense. We are persuaded and will provide a royal charter to sell her hair dye. How do we know that she's not just jelly? You know? Of the other girls. How do we know that she just doesn't want Phillip looking in other directions, you know? She's like, oh, they look too pretty. I don't know. This sounds like when you meet somebody who's like, when you run into like a vegan and they can't help but shove down their veganism. You know what I mean? I use plant-based dye in my hair. You guys should too. Don't you know that it's bad for you? Yeah, it sounds like nonsense. Queen Consort Olympias becomes disappointed. Oh well. +2 to discipline for me. Good. You see, we saved money. We saved money by not investing in your foolish adventure. Your foolish venture. They should buy from my own dyes. I just imagine Phillip just being like, oh, here we go again. The queen consort has arrived, my king. Oh, what does she want this time? It's basically the other girls look too pretty. She's a schemer. You know what I mean? I don't trust her. She's a schemer. He says it's not healthy for them, but you know what I mean? What do you have to base these claims on? Right, we have to... Can I get a flank here? Wow. Phillip deals double damage with flanking, but because they're fortified, it's still not enough. Flanking attack plus 100% damage. They've got 6 defense. 30% extra defense from the outpost. 30%? A third? On this little palisade? I guess that was alright. Take him out, Alexander. I'm not even going to use the militia to attack. I feel like militia's best use, I guess, if your city can make a lot of militia, if you have growth. Because unlike Civ, your city each city produces different resources. But if your city can pump out some militia, I think just use them as meat shields. You know, use them as damage soaks when you go to war. That's what I'm thinking. That might be their best use, is to bait out attacks, so you can set up counters around them. Because their attack power is abysmal. Alright, our workers are doing stuff. Let's get our settler down here. We're about to clear out those barbarians next turn, I think. So slow, bro. So slow. 55 years old. Minus 160. The queen consort's opinion of you. Angry. Minus 160. Wolfhard, was she this angry with you? You said you played as Phillip, right? Was she this upset with you? I don't know. You could be this upset with a person. Over 100? Oh, over 100, huh? Alexander the Bold and Princess Chrysaris have given birth to a daughter. Alexander's got 2 daughters at this point. He's 30 years old. He's already 30. You can tell the devs put a lot of love into the game. Yeah. Yeah, they put a lot of, like, the dev for this game, I forgot his name, but it's the guy who was behind Civilization 4. One of the key things about Civ 4 that is amazing is that Civ 4 had very competent AI. The AI would fuck you up in Civ 4. Okay, we're talking about back in the day when devs would put work into AI. You know, just running scripts and scripts and scripts so that they'd have strategies, so they'd actually know how to tactically maneuver around the map. So that's kind of the guy behind this game. So you can tell. Arby's is making a meat-based plant to combat plant-based meat. There you go. She hated you in the game, Ghostheart? You got a new name, Hector. You gotta have something more PG than that, Toby. Although it's you, so I don't think you will. I don't think it would be you if it wasn't a little risque. Okay, Queen Consort Olympia stands in your way, blocking the path. You may not see it, but we are done. We have been for a long time now. Let us part ways before the sheer misery drives us both to madness. She's angry. So be it. I will see it done. Now get out of my sight. Phillip is not proud, not bitter, and not cruel. Do you think you could speak to the king that way? Guards. Oh shit, we can imprison her? You make something out of nothing. Go get some rest, dear. So she wants to get divorced? I'm 56. We can imprison her. Make something out of nothing. Go get some rest. Yeah, I think I'm gonna just... Let's just troll her. I'm just gonna troll her. You make something out of nothing. Go get some rest, dear. Starts plotting? 260? Minus 260? Furious. I'm 56. You can't just leave me alone. Minus 260? Fuck, I should have just divorced her. Oh my god, bro. She did not appreciate the troll. Let's try to influence her. Maybe we can get her to calm down. I know what to do. We'll tell her to calm down. That'll work. Nothing smooths things over. Nothing smooths things over like telling her to calm down. If that doesn't work, we'll follow it up with accusing her of being hysterical. That'll be the next move. I really just think you're being hysterical. You're blowing this out of proportion. Wow. Minus 260. That's fucking crazy. Is there a cap on that? Now she's plotting against me, so I guess we're going on to the canon event. Oh, listen, nothing I could do. Nothing I could do. Alright, get the militia over one. So we can set up a flank between Alexander and Philip. Promote. Oh, he leveled up. We can give him Swift, Besieger, Herbalist. I don't know if it matters. Let's do Swift. Honestly, he's up there at this point. Last Barbarian. They should clear the city. We're out of attack actions. What about you? We're out of orders. I still only have 8 orders. We got 2 in construction. I forgot about that. Alright, Philip, are you gonna make it? Are you gonna make it across the finish line without your wife taking you out? Disgusted by differing beliefs, Duchess Arsenio is intolerant. Always tinkering with something, Duke Pathan, your son, is now an engineer. Oh wow, okay, everybody's developing here. Duchess Feratima is now old enough to be tutored by courtiers. Is that Alexander's daughter? Yep, Alexander's eldest. Intolerant. Alexander's brother's becoming an engineer, a master of siege. Pretty cool. Carthage. Oh shit. What the hell's Carthage doing here? Okay, let's see. Shouts from the trees. Our men hurry towards the noise and discover an injured Carthaginian lying in the dirt. His companions worked frantically to treat his wounds. According to the men, their caravan was transporting goods to the nearest Carthaginian city when they were attacked by bandits. They managed to repel the attackers and saved a cargo of fine wine. Treat his wounds, negotiate an exchange of protection for goods, kill the Carthaginians and steal their cargo. Why don't we negotiate for the goods? We have a ton of training stockpiled. Plus 300 gold. Okay. And we now know where Carthage is. All the way up there. Oh, never mind. Not that far up, actually. Actually, pretty damn close. A little bit closer than I want. Alright. Let's use Phillip to take them out. Alexander can heal. Let's get the settler down here. Come on, bro. Move a little quicker, will you? Here we go. Let's found the city. What are we next to? We've got a couple of mines, gold mines, gems mines. Okay, let's do that. Let's get this gold mine right away. We're out of orders again? Okay. Out of orders so fast. Yeah, go with walls, man. We need a governor there. Her mother's disposition. Uh-oh. Have you been listening to your crazy mom again? You know she's hysterical, right? Representatives from the Academy arrive at court bearing news of Duchess Arsenio. She has been well and is turning out to be as wise as her mother. Duchess Arsenio is a student. As wise as her mom, huh? Okay. Noted. Note in the file. Carry on the good work. +1 wisdom. Time passes quickly, Duchess Paratima. Our granddaughter, right? Alexander's oldest daughter. Let's train her in tactics. +1 courage. She's as wise as her mom. Okay. Sure. Sounds good. Great. Great to hear that. You have successfully exerted your influence upon Queen Consort Olympias, but appear weak in the process. -1 legitimacy. We only got +40 for that. She's still at -220. Holy shit. World tour. Plays from our finest dramatists have been touring friendly cities across the world. Now other nations clamor for more enriching culture from their own artists. Envoys from Carthage arrive in port, hoping to learn from our masters. Are we willing to share the secrets of drama? You want me to give Carthage drama? We desire knowledge for knowledge. Yeah, I'll do a trade, bro. I need laws to get hoplites. We got husbandry, okay. So I didn't get to pick. Mutiny in the ranks. Oh, for fuck's sake. Why is Alexander here? Mutiny is afoot. A message arrives at night from a young officer in Alexander's army, warning that the troops are on the verge of rising up against him. Oh, another canon event. Alexander's troops on the verge of mutiny. In the midst of a recent skirmish, Alexander was recklessly throwing soldiers at the enemy with little strategy. That's right. What about it? Shouting that they are expendable. Oh, when an unfortunate officer questioned his leadership. Alexander has refused to listen to the danger from his own army and drives the soldiers harder and harder. Time is short. Will you warn Alexander of the danger that he is in despite upsetting the troops? Of course, he's my boy. Warn him to get things into shape. -140. We've got tons of training stockpiled. Alexander is not fit to lead. Whoa, buddy. Let's slow down here. Slow down there, Philip. You're 58, Philip. Let's not get crazy. Let's not get dementia just yet. He must face the consequences of his action. Killed? Just let Alexander die? That's brutal, bro. He must face the consequences of his actions. And then it says in parentheses, by the way, we have roleplay mode turned on. But the game still tells us your heir's gonna die. The game is still like, hey, we don't want to leave a mystery here. He gonna die. He gonna die. Now, warn him to get things into shape. Holy shit. Prince Alexander the Bold owes a favor to King. Don't worry about it. Literally looking out for Junior. I would hope that he'd do the same for me. Especially where his crazy mother's involved. Imagine letting Alexander die. Holy fuck. Mining, yep. Gotta keep mining. Let's see if we can get laws. Can we get laws yet? We need labor force, aristocracy, and rhetoric. We can't get any laws yet. Damn. Yeah, I guess hoplites are meant to be a very late game unit, guys. Very late game unit. But it makes sense because this game basically, like, the technology goes all the way to, like, early, I would say early medieval. Pasture would give us half of an order point. Building a shrine to Zeus would give us +2 civics. Ooh, that's really tempting. Can we get any bonuses from it? Potential bonuses. 1 per year for each adjacent wonder. Okay, let's just do the pasture. Can we build any wonders? We have access to no wonders yet. But this nation is very military leaning, so. Alright, let's get the mine. The gold mine. Let's rest our units. We're out of orders again. Jesus. Good lord, the turns are just... There's so much I want to do, but I don't have the orders. Prince Alexander the Bold, your son. He still feels fear, as does any sane man, but he never lets it stop him. He has gained +1 courage. Select timber. A small group of naturalists near Pella have been felling trees and carving the timber into usable wood. They are requesting that an area of forest near the city be allocated for a permanent lumber mill. You got it. Right there. Kills Alexander for the LOL. I wonder if anyone's let their heir die like that. I guess if you get that event, that's an opportunity for you to get rid of an heir that you don't want. If I had like a tyrannical leader, I could see it, you know? Alexander's courage is up to 7. That's the highest stat I've seen outside of Rising Star characters. Like this guy's got 8 wisdom. Telemus. But Alexander's got 7 fucking leadership. Plus 36% extra unit attack power. Alright, speech in your honor. Your courtiers have arranged a mighty feast to celebrate your magnificent 20 years of rule. The highlight is having a famed writer give a recital. Who do you appoint to give the main entertainment of the evening? Neoptolemus, Mago, Eastball. Eastball. Never heard of her. Can't even pronounce her name. She's 15 years old. You want this kid to be the main? Who do you appoint to give the main entertainment of the evening? A mighty feast to celebrate. Is having a famed writer. This 15-year-old kid's a famed writer? Distant successor, General Mago. Just let Neoptolemus give the speech. Dismal evening. That was quite the dullest evening ever. I should have halted the droning from the orator after the first hour. 3 chickens I ate, 3, in one evening, plus a great number of dormice. Boredom does that to a ruler. Throw him in the streets where he belongs. A terrible feast was thrown in my honor. The scientist bored everybody. Oh, man. You have 8 wisdom, Neoptolemus. You have 8 wisdom. You couldn't read the room? You don't know how to read the room with 8 wisdom? A terrible feast was thrown in my honor. Oh, fuck. I lost more legitimacy. Mine plus 60 discontent in Pella. Did you do that on purpose, bro? Should have chosen Eastball. What, the kid? The girl? Yeah, I guess I could have, huh? You would think the smart guy would know exactly, well... Okay, we have 4 units. And you know what's strange is I haven't found any more barbarians. We should just take this army and start running around the map, see who we find. See what kind of trouble we can get into. Don't have any movement? What about you? Got any points? Okay. Got a ton of warriors at this point. A woodcutter, let's do a miner. $59 years old. Discovered labor force. Okay, now we can build roads. The art of governance. In addition to her duties, Arsenio has been shadowing you at meetings and other duties to learn the art of governance. You are trapped in a lengthy and dull meeting with a delegation of elders from Croton, Greece, who are requesting that a governor be appointed to oversee the city. To everyone's surprise, it is Arsenio who suddenly speaks, suggesting that both Balacros the scholar and Princess Consort Chryseis are fine candidates for the role. Is Arsenio rising to the occasion or overstepping her bounds? She's a student right now. She's 17 years old, but she is our daughter. We can go with one of her choices or explain to her why neither is suitable. Let her make the choice. I don't see why not. Where are you putting Balakros? Balakros has got 3 wisdom, 1 charisma, 1 discipline. Okay. Promote Duke Pathan, Alexander's younger brother. Oh, we can just choose? Let's give him, the kid's a total blank slate. Let's do charisma. Alright, we have this fucking military here and we have nowhere to fight right now. Research the phalanx. Is it time? It's probably time to get the phalanx. 11 years. Oh, Philip's gonna be... I think Philip is gonna be dead by the time the phalanx is done. But Alexander will be able to use it. More barbarians. Well, well, well. We have our target. He's ready to be promoted. Let's give him critical strike. Give Alexander 10% chance. Yeah, I have this big army, but it takes time to move them all around. So is there ever a present threat of being assassinated? Definitely, Toby. I mean, I think the first time I streamed the game, when I played as Ditto, she was assassinated in her bathtub. We had somebody in our family that was plotting against us. We drove them out. They became a fugitive. I chose not to put resources into capturing her, the fugitive, and then she snuck into the palace 2 times. The second time she snuck in, she assassinated Ditto. So I'm kind of surprised that Olympias hasn't killed me yet, because it did say that she was plotting against me. It says it right there, plotting against Philip. So she's still scheming. Philosophy studies. Arsenio has completed her study of philosophy. How shall she contribute to the court? We can choose to make her a zealot, a persuasive, passionate believer, judge, a wise advocate for the people. Let's do judge. Common love. Your daughter, Arsenio, is acting odd. She laughs at nothing. Writes poetry, and spends hours gazing into the warm glow of sunset. One day she reveals the truth. She is in love with a commoner. Family and lineage come first, always. Follow your heart and find happiness. Okay, who's she in love with? Why does he look like that? Alcetus the diplomat. Debauched? Oh, no. -1 wisdom, -2 charisma, -1 wisdom, -2 courage. Oh, no. No. Not a good match. Family and lineage. What else can I tell her? Thank the heavens. What does this do? Well, we can't choose it anyway. Oh, we can have them marry. So we can say, follow your heart and find... Yeah, I'm not doing that. Family and lineage come first. The guy's weird. Look at this creepy look, too, bro. I don't like this guy. I don't like the looks of him. I don't like the looks of him. I don't want to see you talking to him anymore. Duchess Arsenio becomes disappointed. That's alright. She's a teenager. She'll grow out of it. Or she'll join her mother in plotting my assassination. Or she'll go crying to her mother. Olympius is going to be like, I told you. Didn't I tell you? I need a scout, man, but it's going to take so long. Double the turns. I gotta do it. Give me another warrior. Guy's the ultimate no riz. I don't know, man. The guy, no wisdom. He had some charisma, so it's just like your tip, you know, like just a smooth talker. That's it. This is a bad spot for a farm. Why would you tell me to put a farm here? Yeah, let's do the Hamlet. Get some money. Alright, let's start moving the army. Wait, do we have any workers sitting around? No? Okay, we're just gonna start heading towards that next barbarian camp. I'll leave one militia unit back here to defend the city, but we'll move everyone else. Yeah, I feel like militia are still going to be relevant because they can just tank units. Holy fuck, they got fall back. We're out of orders. You know what? Let me buy some orders. I need orders. Get me out of here. Get me out of there. We gotta wait for reinforcements. Too many units. Feeling on the wind. A dry season in Pella is harsh this year, and the winds tear at the desiccated fields. Locals are uneasy that this portends worse yet to come. If the weather turns harsher still, we shall have stockpiled and shelters prepared. So we can invest in case we're going to go through a dry season. We're not going to get any crops. Reaction is demanded by crisis, not by inauspicious gust. No, I'm going to prepare. We've got the resources. We'll spend the food, spend the wood. The universal order. After months of toil, great scientist, yeah, but boring entertainer, Neoptolemus has finished a treatise on the natural world. This tome, titled The Universal Order, proposes a strict classification system for all living things. Governor Neoptolemus seeks additional support to continue his research. Provide him whatever he needs. 200 gold. We're loaded, so. Plus 70. That sped up the phalanx. Phalanx production went up by a lot. Oh, is it this loser? No, it's a different guy. This guy's 38. The kid was 22. Is this the father of that loser that was courting our daughter? He has a resemblance. Simon of Pella. The court has been all abuzz about the exploits of Simon. It seems that during his travels he discovered a wonderful new hot drink, and now everybody who's anybody wants to try some, and Simon of Pella himself has become something of a celebrity. Having tried some of the new drink, you definitely understand the appeal. It occurs to you that you could easily gain a monopoly over the drink, and perhaps you should take control of the tea, but let's be smart about it, and pay the almanoids a fair price. Let's not take control of the tea, but of the talented merchant. Do nothing. take control of the T. Luxury T. Okay, that'll keep people happy. Damn, luxuries are that hard to get? Holy fuck. Expensive tea. Keep putting in that tea. You still cringe? Yeah. Alright, let's go. Let's get the military. How many orders do we have? 9? Alexander and Phil. I think Phillip is going to die on the road. He's 62 and he's still in the field. No offense, Phillip, but you're getting up there. You're getting up there, bud. Let me buy some more orders. I need them at this point, you know? Are you done there? Okay, move down here and... I guess another mine. I'm gonna buy another order. Is there a limit to order buying, or can you just keep going? Seems a little bit... And I don't know, because we're playing a military faction. A heavy military faction. But it seems a little too strong to be able to just buy orders with your military currency, you know? Feels like there should be a cap. Queen Consort Olympias, your wife, is fading in and out of consciousness. Severely ill. With her life in peril. Well, all that scheming and being angry, it's not good for you. It's 56. Unknown nation, Babylonia. Our scouts have encountered travelers from foreign land. Although they speak a strange tongue, these men and women appear harmless. They wish to greet our people and establish relations. Do we dare risk our nation's security? Avoid them. Interact with them and share freely. Babylonia. Let's take a chance. Made contact with your people, plus 20 opinion. Hopefully I don't regret that. Alright, what else do we do? A rancher gives a sign. Ooh, let's do it. Lumber trade, emissary from Persia stands before you. What do you want, lumber? We seek peace in order to ensure that our trade with your nation grows and prospers. Sure. The mongrel. One day on the training grounds, Duchess Peritima notices a lame mongrel begging for scraps. She takes the creature into her care and nurses him back to health. The creature? From that point forward, the creature never leaves Paratima's side. Like a dog? The dog possesses a complete devotion to Peritima, who turns to you for guidance on how to best raise the pup. What training do you suggest? Treat the dog with affection and gentleness. Use a strict system of reward and punishment. She should beat and torment the creature. What the fuck? Beat and treat the creature for loyalty. Just be nice to the dog. Holy shit. Duchess Peritima becomes compassionate. Okay. Jesus. This game just throws these wild events at you from out of nowhere. Fourth in line, Alexander's daughter. 16 already? Well, how old is Philip? 63? He's withering away. We found Iraq, yeah. The third option for the cycle? Yeah, for the cycle run. If I knew this, once I get the mechanics down enough, I'd like to do a run where it's just all debuffs. You're just playing, like your character is just abysmal, you know? In a bind, King Cyaxares the Just of Persia. The Just of Persia? Comes to you unexpectedly seeking a favor. Seeking a favor? Okay, what's... I need your assistance with a delicate matter. Arda, the merchant, needs to disappear, lest my vassals find her and tear her limb from limb. She's a talented soldier, and I don't like the notion of parting with her, but I also don't want to see her murdered. Will you take her in? Intelligent orator. We will be happy to assist and will even pay to have her relocated. Fuck no, I'm not paying shit. We're glad to help, but you will have to bear the cost of getting her here. That's right. I'll take her in, but you gotta pay for it. You're crazy. Early ambitions. The families of the young nation are eager for you to prove your power. The three heads have gathered before you to make requests for the future of Greece. Okay, so all the families want us to do something. Control 5 specialists, control 6 urban improvements. Produce 500 iron. Maybe the improvements. I'll try. You can count on me to try. Okay, have you heard that solo? Somebody's going off on the solo right now. Where's the army? We go east. Yeah, I'm gonna buy, I don't know, 4. "63 years old. Duke Pathan is now a commander, your second in line. Alexander's younger brother. Duchess Feratima, your granddaughter, is likely to fly into a rage if she does not get her own way. A spoiled person. Compassionate and spoiled? Compassionate and spoiled at the same time. I guess. The health of King Philip has begun to decline and he is now ill. Uh-oh. 64 years old. This could be the end. -2 to courage. Warrior minus 13% attack power. Yep. He's fallen ill on campaign. King Cyaxares the Just of Persia has been seeking closer ties between Persia and Greece. A wedding. Duchess Arsinia would marry the prestigious King Cyaxares. He wants to marry our daughter? In magnificent style at the Palace of Ecbatana. There is, however, the small detail that Cyaxares is not without other wives. You got a lot of balls. You got a lot of balls. come into my home on my deathbed and ask me for my daughter's hand in marriage. You filthy old man. Got a lot of balls. Be thankful that I can't get out of this bed right now, because I'm 64. But my son will right this wrong, this slight. No child of mine is joining some Persian harem, that's right. Cyraxes the Just, right? The Just, by the way. I'm on my deathbed. I'm on my deathbed. This guy's like, hey, is it cool if your daughter joins my harem? Bro, that is fucked. A spark. One evening, as courtly revels end, you meet a fascinating young envoy from far away named Atossa the Younger. Her beauty catches your eye, and her laughter lightens your heart. As the sun rises, Atossa asks if she may meet you again when she returns to Pella. Setting her cool gaze upon you, she waits for an answer. Let us see where this goes. This has been nice, but it must end now. Are you talking about your life? Or your life, Philip? How did you get out of bed? Listen, you're dying, your wife's dying. This is just not appropriate. King Philip becomes loyal. Wow, it only took your whole life. It only took your whole life and your fifth wife and your deathbed, but you're finally loyal at the young age of 64. You could put that meme where it's like, I get it now. You know, from It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia. Whoa, what the hell is this? The Land of the Midnight Sun. Uh-oh. The Midnight Sun, the Saturn Cube. Tales from Python's fantastic journeys have reached the capital, thrilling the people of Pella with stories of the Thule, Land of the Midnight Sun. These reports say that far to the north, beyond even the barbarous Celtic and Germanic tribes, the land of perpetual snow, where the sun shines at midnight in the summer and the winter is an unending darkness broken only by Aurora's chariot racing across the sky. They say that great giants roam there and live for thousands of years. It's Hyperborea, isn't it? Yep, there it is. Could Phaethon have reached the legendary realm of Hyperborea? Yep. Bring Phaethon home immediately. Allow him to continue exploring. Yep. Let him go. Maybe he'll meet Conan out there. Maybe he'll come back with Conan. Duke Phaethon becomes bold. Yeah, I'd say so. Foreign fighters, after much consideration, military advisor. Arda, the merchant, the one we took in from Persia, proposed incorporating fighters from conquered nations into our army. That's a good idea. She believes this action would swell our ranks. A larger army is the highest priority. It is. +1 foreign fighter. Oh, the people are not happy about us taking in foreigners. We just got a deal. We have to bolster our military. You understand that Cyraxes came to me on my deathbed and asked for our daughter to join his harem? Now, are we just gonna lie here and die, or are we gonna do something about that? I propose we do something about it. We're gonna wipe out these Persians. We're gonna wipe out these barbarians, and then Alexander is gonna go after Persia. Why is this here? I can't get across. They're not a 10 run. Yeah, I agree. As soon as they said the land of ice and snow with the midnight sun, I'm like, that's got to be Hyperborea. He's going to come back with Conan. Yeah, I'm just going to buy some more. These guys can't move. What about him? Alexander's got orders. Yeah, I'm just going to buy some orders so Alexander can keep moving. Can't believe we've got to go all the way around. It's brutal. Slowing me down. Phillip is going to die in the desert. Queen Consort has died. Olympius has passed away at the age of 58. Wow, Phillip out. He outlived his wife, his scheming wife. He didn't kill her, he outlived her. There is no easy day in the life of Duke Pathan, your son. He has gained +1 discipline. Good shit. Your doctors and diviners or diviners have warned you that the end is near. Time to get your affairs in order. You are now doomed. The Doom trait. It is said that Atropos, the oldest of the Fates, is responsible for deciding how to end the thread of one's life. To be visited by Atropos would mean you are doomed. Yep. Doomed. The end is near. Wait, what was that? What was that event? Is it gonna come up again? I think it'll come up again. Alright. Is Phillip gonna have one last battle? Come on, Phillip, you're right there. You're right before the barbarians. One last chance at glory. Yeah, getting stuck in this desert because of this damn pond really killed me right here. This killed momentum. Slowed me down big time. Alright, do a council, I guess, for one turn. Another warrior, yep, for the campaign west. The Persians are west of us. Alright, tactic studies. Baratima, the dog owner. How should she contribute to the court? Hero or a commander? Let's make her a commander. Alexander's a hero, she can be a commander. This is probably going to be it right here. For him. Unless he lives. Am I going to live another turn? Afflicted with nigh constant vomiting and diarrhea. Oh, shit. Governor Neoptolemus the Rising Star has severely... Oh, my God. All our starting characters are falling ill. Even Ollie's looking up. Oh, man. Ollie's graying over. He's 49 now. You want to host dignitaries from where? Carthage? Yeah, let's do it. Trappers from the Arctic Waste. Python's travels in the Arctic have been fraught with danger. The nights are so cold that even under thick furs, he feels the frost creep into his bones. A number of his companions have already succumbed to the weather. Their party spotted some shy native tribes that tend to flee from their presence, but none of them are giants. Duke Pathan has managed to trade some gold and trinkets with the locals for furs, the quality and size of which is allegedly most impressive. Should Pathan return now or continue exploring elsewhere? Just keep going, bro. He's 21. Now's the time. He's got the strength, the vigor of youth. Now's the time for him to keep exploring. Go see what's out there. Another promotion. Let's do discipline. Oh, no. No! The cracks! The cracks are back. Temperament. You knew it was going to happen. Princess Consort Chryseis has not been restrained in her appetites, nor subtle. The rift that is open between Chryseis and Alexander is no secret. So it comes to little surprise when Alexander petitions you for intervention with his wayward wife. Alexander is not carnal. So Alexander wants to be divorced. Grant the divorce, public scandal. Berate her for her actions. Greece cannot afford the distraction of a public divorce. I mean, I'm going to be dead soon anyway. Yeah, just grant the divorce. Princess Consort divorced by Alexander. -3 legitimacy, damn it. No, not a Hamlet. A pastor. The event chain, yeah, dude, event chain's kind of crazy, Corey. As long as Philip outlives his wife, he could die in a peaceful manner. That's what I'm hoping for. The phalanx research is almost done, so I like the idea of phalanxes being done. And then Philip being the guy who developed the phalanx and Alexander taking advantage of it. That's a pretty good story beat. Alexander's already 40, though, you know? So that's kind of a bummer. I don't know. I think I like that the pace is more rapid, but at the same time, I kind of prefer semesters because I get 2 turns. So when it comes to going to war, like, yeah, 2 turns for everything. Everything will take twice as long, so making units and research. But as far as having your leader around longer, I think I like having the turns go by a little bit slower. The years, I mean. So you don't have a lot of time. Oh, this is that track from earlier. I like this track. Philip's gonna get one last couple of battles. Alexander's almost there. Father, wait for me! Father! It's like Trunks at the end of the episode when Vegeta's arm gets broken by Android 18. Back in the Cable days, that was a cliffhanger episode. Vegeta's arm gets broken and Trunks is charging in to try to save his father. Like that's basically Alexander trying to catch up to Philip right now. His ill father is still leading a campaign. The phalanx formation is done, my son. Use it well. Discovered he died, yep. He discovered the phalanx formation. He fought one last battle. And he's gone. That's it for Philip. King Philip II, the Enlightened General, has died in the field. Neoptolemus also died, but who gives a fuck about him? To a terrible party. Well, R.I.P. Philip. We're gonna find the entrance to the Hollow Earth, yep. I agree with how heavy this game is. Even one more turn is beneficial. Yeah, I think semesters would be a little bit better, just so you get 2 turns before a year go by. So you can familiarize yourself with your court, like just enjoy having your characters a little bit longer. Although for streaming, it could go either way. I guess if you're gonna do like this, where it's just like, okay, I'm gonna do 2 hours, you could do it like this because you can run through the whole court. Advance stuff a little bit quicker, but if you're playing at home, I definitely would say play on semesters. You know. You are now known as Philip the Enlightened. Actually, I'm now known as a corpse in an unmarked grave somewhere because I died on the battlefield. The following ambitions are now legacies. Prince Payton has become a tracker. Yo, Alexander's younger brother, bro. Kid's still out there in Hyperborea. He's fighting against Thulsa Doom with Conan. End of an era. King Philip has died. We meet his passing with hushed voices and heavy hearts. Prepare the way for King Alexander the New, heir to the throne of Greece. Long live King Alexander. He's 40 years old. XP. His heir is his younger brother. Seven courage, 112. 112 training every turn. Is that fucking insane? 1 charisma. His charisma's kind of low. I feel like Alexander's charisma should be a little bit higher, but the events probably affected everything. Alright, let's finish this battle. We can honor our father here. Finishing the fight that he started. Promote King Alexander. Wow, he upgraded already. Fierce. Let's do fierce. Let's go with science. Somebody who can give us some science. The merchant girl, okay. Put her in charge. Phalanxes are done, so now we can get spearmen. 10 years for one single spearman? 10 years for once. I don't know. That feels off. That feels like... Maybe I did something wrong. That feels way too long. 10 years to get one single spearman unit. So Alexander would be 50. That's, I don't know, that's a little too long. Am I not keeping up with the AI? What's my ranking? Greece, 4 out of 39. We're only behind Babylonia. I don't know. That seems way too low. I could be wrong. It is too long, actually. 10 years, fucking crazy. We're out of orders. The balance of power. These two families have suffered labor uprising in the last month. They come to us seeking insight. While they do not wish to surrender all authority, they need the court's help to organize their affairs. We assume control reluctantly. Neoptolemus died. And Assyrian wife. Assyria sends its compliments. Quite a lot of them, in fact. Kitty of Nimrud waxes poetic at every opportunity about everything from your taste in dinner decor to your flawless eyebrows. Flattery, promises, enthusiasm. Kitty offers all in copious quantities, and yet somehow that very intensity puts you ill at ease. Tosh, perfunctory attempts at courtship feel almost a relief by contrast. So the Assyrians are already throwing their hat in the ring. For Alexander to get married. She's an orator, corrupt, and bisexual. And the other girl's a scholar and debauched. Well, Alexander, you are 40 and divorced. I'm not ready. We'll wait. Fourth in line. Does she have any? Nothing. Put a philosophy. Okay. Gotta be prepared for the arrival, yeah. The end of the old era in the single stream is kind of crazy. There should be a way to make recruiting faster. I know you can hurry it when your development goes up, but it still seems weird that it's so, that the baseline is so high. Alright guys, I've been streaming for what? 2 hours? How long has it been? I lost track of time, man. Almost 3 hours, okay. I'm gonna call it here. We will pick this up, I don't know when, actually. Some other time. Maybe this weekend or something. If I get another chance to live stream, maybe we'll continue this one. Nobutora upload will probably be on Thursday, I'm thinking. And then Kanto Kings on Saturday. So that's the plan right now. I was also thinking of doing my recent video, Noob Traps of the Three Kingdoms. I might stream all 3 of those factions. So I think we did Sunjian Yellow Turbans, Cao Cao versus Dong Zhuo, and then Liu Bei, which they're all bad. That would be three one-shots though. I don't know. I'd like to do all 3 of those as one-shots if I can, but you know, timing. It's all about time. Well, as soon as I get a chance, you know, maybe I'll get around to that. But yeah, on the next one, we'll wipe out these barbarians and start going west to fight Persia. Because it's a canon event. You have to do it. You're playing as Alexander. I kind of wish we had double turn orders so that the game wouldn't advance quite so rapidly. But, you know, you got an idea. If you watch tonight, you got an idea of how fast this game goes. 2 hours and your monarch and your court is all gone in 2 hours. And I think if you play more optimally, you can probably do this in 1 hour. You know, you could probably play 1 hour and your whole court will be gone. You'll have a whole new set of characters, and you'll be in a new era within the hour. So the game's got a lot of levers that you can pull, so you can kind of adjust your run to however you want. I would say playing semesters is better, so you get more time with your characters. So, and you don't have to learn as many characters, because imagine your court's always changing every hour. You have to learn people. So I think eventually you would just get numb to it. You would just be chasing numbers, you know? Good excuse to play the Three Kingdoms faction. Yeah, that's what I was thinking, Furin. Because I don't really like playing as Wei Wu or Shu. Sun Jian, Cao Cao, Liu Bei are like... They're not my favorites, but, you know, I will play them in this situation just to showcase their starts. So I already did a video on my channel. Go check it out. Talking about the hardest starts for those 3 factions, and those are the hardest starts for those 3 factions if you're a new player. Even if you're a veteran player, those starts are fucking hard. You have to play a certain way, so that's how you know it's a hard start. When you already feel like you need to be a little bit on the railroading, you have to railroad a little bit, you know it's a tough start. And the fact that it's 3 kingdoms gives you an idea of how difficult it is, because you're playing as the guys. It doesn't matter, it's still difficult. So yeah, you'll be fighting through yellow turbans. South standing off against Dongzhuo is really tough too. So anyway, if you guys do me a favor, hit the like button, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Consider becoming a member on YouTube. That'll help me out a lot, or Patreon, either one. And I will see you guys on the next stream. Ikari's stream is tomorrow, so we'll be playing Nobunaga's Ambition. I think it's going to be Nobunaga's Ambition. I don't know. Go check out his channel. He'll have a stream tomorrow night, Wednesday night. And I'll see you guys on the next one. Until then, take care, everybody. Have a good week, guys. If I don't see you again, I'll see you on the weekend.